Concerned Nigerians have continued to raise questions over the recent approval of President Muhammadu Buhari's request by the Senate to restructure the 22.7 trillion naira loans the Central Bank of Nigeria extended to the federal government under its Ways and Means provision. According to reports, the Ways and Means provision allows the government to borrow from the Apex Bank if it needs short-term or emergency finance to fund delayed government-expected cash receipts or fiscal deficits. It will be recalled that the Red Chamber at last year December rejected President Muhammadu Buhari's proposal to securitize the 22.7 trillion naira loan, citing lack of details. Speaking with OSBC News on this development, an economist, Dr. Yinka Anju, said the present administration headed by President Muhammadu Buhari is already preparing for its exit in office, saying the president cannot single-handedly run the affairs of the country without the knowledge of the president-elect, saying the approval of the 22.7 trillion naira extra budget is impunity, which needs questioning. He admonished the incoming administration to do away with borrowing of loans, saying revitalizing the economic sector should be the incoming government's focus so as to put an end to everyday borrowing of funds to cater for Nigerians' daily needs.
This 22 point something trillion we are talking about had been spent. They are only ratifying it. They spent it, but they just felt it cannot go just like that because new administration is coming. They want it ratified so that it will be official. It's already spent. But if you look at it generally, I think the way this administration is going about borrowing, for me, is reckless, to say the least. We have a lot of things, a lot of resources we can explore and exploit to reduce our form of borrowing. But we are not looking at that. It's like we just believe that we can borrow ad infinitum. It is not done.
Corroborating his point, a public affairs commentator, Alhaji Karim Afolabi, said the approval of the 22.7 trillion naira extra budget is not healthy for the nation's growth, calling on the government to always channel all borrowed funds on the right infrastructural projects which would grow the nation's economy positively.
I don't believe we need that type of loan for now because Nigeria is indebted to a lot of debit loans that I don't know when can we come out of it. The less than 1 month we going and he's still seeking for a loan to that amount. Is to me it's not advisable, it's not wise.
Alhaji Afolabi urged the government to invest more in its infrastructural projects and other substantial projects and also provide basic social amenities such as good road network, regular power supply, and adequate security of lives and property, among others, which will help invite foreign investors into the country. Oluwa Tobiloba, Odunuga, OSBC News.